You are listening to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This podcast may contain objectionable language.
Welcome to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This is our take on what's happening in the world. How you doing, Stoney?
I am upright and semi-mobile.
Well, I gotta say, it's probably the most enthusiastic greeting we've had from you in quite a while. So,
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's cold as hell outside this morning.
I haven't been out there much.
Yeah, I went out and checked the eggs, and yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
So, but let's see here. I gotta go right into this one because this one's awesome.
All right.
Assemblyman. Now this is in New York State. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Assemblyman who voted against legalizing marijuana busted with pot. Yes, let's see here. 59-year-old Stephen Katz of Mohegan Lake was stopped. Let's see. This was last Tuesday, apparently. I don't know how we missed this one. But, yeah, he was stopped for speeding. He was doing like 80 in a 65 zone. And when the cops came up to the car, the one cop smelled pot in the car. And he had less than 25 grams. But that's some shit. You know, and he's a Republican. And I felt that it was important that I be the one who tell this one. Because, you know, I tend to lean that way. So, yeah, he voted against the legalization of medical marijuana during the last vote in June. It still passed, 91 to 52, with most Republicans voting against it. You know, I'm not going to get into what the Republicans need to do or not do, but I just love the hypocrisy, regardless of party. I love it when someone gets busted. So. All right. Now this one here. Like, okay, you and I spoke briefly before we started this, and yes, it's a pretty shitty news day. Let's see here. Panda research.
Panda research.
Yes, we're doing panda research. Panda Porn gets female giant panda, Keelin, in the mood to mate. Yep. And, you still there, or did I lose you?
God. I'm glad this is not a video show. I'm here.
Okay, boy, your sound just got horrible.
Man. Yeah. I'm glad this isn't a video.
Okay. As South China, let's see, the South China Morning Post, let's see, researchers at, I'm not going to try to pronounce all this stuff.
Someplace in China.
They feared she would miss her annual estrus cycle, which only lasts about 3 days a year.
Holy moly.
So, I mean, now granted, that's a very tiny window, and that's why pandas are so friggin' hard to breed in captivity, because they have such a, you know, small estrus cycle.
Wow. That's almost as bad as me.
Yeah, damn near. And so they decided, panicked, the researchers decided to play a video of pandas mating in the wild to pique Keelin's interest. And incredibly, the panda porn tactic appeared to work.
Oh, boy.
Hey, if it works, if they can get pandas to breed. I mean, I don't, I'm not for the extinction of critters or whatever, and if there's a way that we can help prevent that by showing porn, panda porn to pandas. If it works, it works. I'm not going to question it. I'm not a... Yes.
It's a slow news day.
Very slow. It's so slow, we even have Lindsay Lohan back in the news.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Now what?
Our darling little train wreck.
Yes.
We all watched her grow up. She was cute. Now she's a frigging mess. Let's see. She goes on trial, let's see, today. And the charges are that she lied to a police officer in the wake of a car crash.
Shock.
Yeah, duh. You know, Jesus, anything that comes out of her mouth is... she is such a frigging disaster. Let's see. She was in a car crash and then decided that when the cops came up, I wasn't driving the Porsche that rear-ended the truck. You know, that's where, like, you're sitting there in the passenger seat and there's nobody in the driver's seat going, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So... She's an absolute and utter mess. There's a whole bunch of other shit here in this article, but I don't think it's necessary. I think that pretty much sums that one up.
Yeah.
She's a disaster.
Yeah. Anytime her name's in a headline, the story should just read bad.
Yeah.
Period.
Train wreck again.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm gonna do sports here real quick because this here is a sport that is known to neither of us. Cricket.
Oh, yes, the exciting sport.
Do you know anything about cricket?
Guys with sticks hitting little balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, India beat Australia by 6 wickets in the third.
Third what?
I don't know. I don't understand cricket at all. Let's see here. In the tight finish on the final day, some guy with an unpronounceable name smashed 3 consecutive fours to earn victory with 15 balls remaining. It sounds exciting. I don't know what the hell that means.
I have no idea.
But
I have a pretty good idea why they call it cricket, though.
Yeah, because everybody's sitting there and all you hear is crickets because everybody, what the hell's going on?
Look at all the balls he's got left.
India, who now leads the 4-match series 3-0, has been set 133 to win after bowling out Australia for 223 in their second inning. I have no clue what any of that means.
So they beat Australia in bowling too?
The bowler, if I'm correct, is the pitcher. I'm gonna try. I may have to WoW Wiki cricket. Or, I'm going to have to wiki cricket and figure out what the hell is going on here. Wow, wiki. I just gave away one of my gaming things. Yeah, but that's it. So India won. Yay. Yeah. Good for you, I guess.
Yes, the grasshopper cousins are happy.
Hey, I have no idea what the hell goes on in cricket. I've tried watching it. And I've just been absolutely confused by the whole thing.
Well, just listening to the terms used is enough to turn me off.
Well, I mean, like a wicket. Isn't that like in croquet what you knock the ball through?
I think it is.
I mean, I just have a feeling that this is one of those games where it's like Calvin ball, where they just make the rules up as they go. and someone just declares a winner, and everybody goes, "Oh, okay, yay, they won." I don't think there's any. I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, it's like baseball-ish, croquet. I don't. Shit, dude. This shit's a mess. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a sticky wicket.
It's a sticky wicket. I've got nothing.
Boy.
Let me do weather here before I forget.
Yeah.
This is for our listener, who I believe he's Romanian, but he lives in Rome, Italy.
Aha.
And we'll call him Val, because his name, I don't want to butcher it too bad. So the first three letters of his apparent first name are V-A-L, so we'll just call him Val. Hey, Val.
Hi, Val.
And in Rome, Italy, today it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit, light rain and windy, and a 40% chance of rain. So that's not too off.
Wait a minute. There's a light rain and a 40% chance of rain?
Well, the way the 40% part of that works is, if I'm correct, 40% of the area will get rain.
Ah.
It's not so much 40% it's going to rain where you are. 40% chance that where you stand, there'll be,
Okay.
I believe it's 40% of the area gets rain.
Okay.
I don't know. I've tried to understand that whole 40% or the whole percentage chance of rain thing before, but there you go. So we did weather for our buddy Val, who I believe is a Romanian who lives in Italy. And the reason I believe he's Romanian is because anytime I go to like his Facebook page or whatever, and I go over it and then try to translate it, it says translate into Romanian. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But good on him for living in Italy. Beautiful, beautiful country. Home of my ancestors, at least half of them. So what do you got?
Well, I've got a little entertaining news, some annoying news. I'm going to start off with a story from Florida.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Mom and Dad. A Florida student is suspended for disarming a gunman. 16-year-old Cypress Lake High School student. This is Fort Myers, Florida. On a bus. Anyway, a football player was threatening to shoot a teammate of his on the bus with a .22 revolver. So this kid gets up, disarms him.
Okay.
And then another student who saw what was going on said, yeah, I think he was really going to shoot him. So this kid disarmed him. He gets suspended.
Why?
Florida law allows administrators to place anyone involved in an incident on emergency suspension pending a hearing. So apparently, the kid who disarmed him involved himself in an emergency, so he's suspended.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
This is another one of those no good deed goes unpunished things.
Yeah.
This kid does a good thing, stops some dumb shit, and gets suspended for it. Well, now granted, he may need a day or two to regroup, because that's kind of a messed up situation. So the suspension days may be all right for him. But when he comes back to school, he needs to be treated as a friggin' hero.
I agree. And this young man, he needs to be lauded as a hero, but he also needs to be involved in his school so he can step further up in the gene pool, because here's a quote from his mom to the local media. If they wouldn't have did what they had to do,
Oh boy.
I think there would have been fatalities.
If they wouldn't have did what they had to do.
So it's a good thing that he did what he had to do instead of wouldn't have did.
Wouldn't have did. You know, I do tend to be a grammar Nazi at times. Definitely a spelling Nazi. But wow.
All right. Well,
you see, you did not have to add that last part. It was a good story up till the retard mom talks.
Well, I'm justifying the need for this student to be in school, not suspended.
Well, hopefully he speaks better than his mother does.
Yes. All right, let's move on. Here's some worldwide news for you. And
Okay.
It just, it really got me excited and
Oh boy.
thrilled for living when I found this one.
Hold on, I'm going to light a cigarette for this one.
Oh, you might like two.
Go ahead.
All right. New study finds that bat-eating spiders are on every continent except Antarctica. And the lead line, if there was ever a time to consider moving to Antarctica, it's now. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw up.
What? Okay,
Well,
I understand. Like they got to do. We're in a time where we've got stuff on the brink of extinction and all this other mess. But
oh, this is horrible. Oh my God! I didn't look at the pictures before I read this. Oh, dude!
Send me a link.
Oh.
I'm not editing any of this out.
Okay. All right. Anyway, it says this study, they surveyed scientific journals, blogs, and even Flickr for accounts of spiders killing and eating bats. They found 52 incidents of spiders munching on bats, an animal with few natural enemies on every continent except Antarctica. And it goes on to describe some various events. One of them is in Southeast Asia, they are aware of orb-weaving spiders that have been known to block the entrances to bat caves.
Poor Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Well, they have graphic photos?
Well, without clicking the play button on a couple of them, which I'm not going to do, I don't like spiders. There's one here.
Just send me a link.
It says, dead bat caught in the web of female Nephilia pilipes on Amami Oshima Island, Japan. Now, this is a bat. We have bats that fly by here, and they're maybe about 3 inches long in the body.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good-sized bat when you think about spiders versus bats. No, not really. This thing's wound up in a web, and the spider legs extend well beyond the body of this bat.
That's a big-ass spider.
So what's weather like in Antarctica? Oh, my God.
They eat bats. They don't eat people. It's all good.
Moving on.
Are you going to puke?
My coffee is upset. Okay. More animal news from Dumfries, Scotland. A Scottish woman was unpacking her groceries and she discovered a live scorpion in her grocery bag. Oh, boy.
Because Scotland is the land of scorpions?
Yeah. Now, what do you think she knocked it to the floor, and it starts heading for her 6-year-old kid and her mom, elderly mom. What do you think the woman yelled?
I don't. I would have no clue. I know I would stomp on it.
She yelled, "Scorpion, scorpion!" Duh. Ow.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now, we live in Montana.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if we looked in the right places in Montana, we could probably find scorpions.
Sure.
But even here, where, we could possibly find them, if we're, say, out, working on the new coop or whatever, and you yell, "Scorpion, scorpion," I'm turning and look at you and going, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm not, let alone Scotland.
Right.
Where I don't think a friggin' scorpion has ever lived outside of captivity.
No. It was identified as a North American desert hairy scorpion, which is non-lethal. But, can you imagine being someplace like Scotland and emptying your groceries and a frickin' scorpion falls out of the bag?
Okay, I just now got your link for the
yeah.
The bat eating spiders and good God.
Yeah. Yes. I've unfriended people on Facebook for posting pictures like that.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm out.
Anyway. Antarctica.
Oh.
Moving on.
So did they figure out how the scorpion got there? Or it obviously came in produce or something.
No idea. Her nephew caught it in a jar, and animal rescue officer came and picked it up.
Caught it. Caught it. It's like going frigging rattlesnake hunting with you. We're going to go catch some. No, we're not. We're going to shoot him in the friggin' head.
Well, that's different. All right. Let's get back to this side of the ocean.
Good God.
New York, of course.
Uh-oh. No.
You gotta just know that this story comes out of New York, New Jersey area. Bus traveling from Atlantic City to New York Friday morning, passengers began to notice bugs crawling around. They were first noticed at the front of the bus. After a while, there was a panic towards the back because all the passengers started looking, and the bus was full of roaches.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You've
had like 3 bug stories in a row here.
Fascinating. It's a sign.
I mean, not like cool bugs, giant frigging spiders that kill mammals, a scorpion in Scotland, and now a bus infested with roaches. Blah.
Well, at least it's in New York.
Oh, yeah.
But one passenger was quoted as saying, "I sat down and roaches started crawling up on my clothes, and they were falling from the ceiling."
Ew.
He pulled over, and the bus driver pulled over, and everybody jumped off. They sent a clean bus and provided refunds for everybody.
Yeah, and then you drive that bus directly to the dump and light the bastard on fire.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go to the jock strip.
The jock strip?
It's the name of the news feed.
Okay.
This one makes me want to punch somebody in the mouth. Portland, Oregon, just right down the road.
Yep. Right over the mountain.
It's Girl Scout cookie time.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Two troops in Oregon. Boy, they had it made. They got a $24,000 order for 6,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Came from a local company.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, when they went to fill the order, they found out that it was a hoax.
Oh, see, that's bullshit.
Yeah. So the Girl Scouts regrouped and held an emergency sale at their Portland headquarters, selling about half of what they had, and they've scheduled another one for March 23rd.
Did they say what company it was?
No, I wish they had, because
We need to research that and find out what company was hoaxing the Girl Scouts, because that's bullshit.
well, the fake order appeared to come from a woman at a local company, and that's all it says.
Oh, so that's some lowly shit right there.
Anybody that's out in Portland, Oregon, March 23rd, which is this upcoming Saturday, go to the Girl Scouts headquarters there in Portland and buy some of these cookies. Even if you don't want cookies, you can go in and donate for a box of cookies, because this is 6,000 boxes that these two troops are stuck with because of some asshole.
That's some
It's not cool.
very highly uncool.
Yeah, I like I said, it makes me want to punch somebody in the mouth. Anyway, okay, moving on. I got one last story for you.
Okay.
East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Love that East Coast.
Just like San Juan Capistrano has its swallows, and the Hinckley Township in Ohio
Has their buzzards.
has buzzards, East Brunswick, New Jersey has salamanders. Every spring, the salamanders make pilgrimage out of the woods in search of mates, and for 11 years, the good folks of East Brunswick and neighboring South Brunswick have been doing their part by closing a road that the animals cross when they leave the woods to go to the wetlands.
Otherwise, it gets nasty.
And it was a migration of hundreds of salamanders. And it says there must have been over 100 people there watching the migration. Billy Horowitz, hey Billy, 11 years old, of East Brunswick, showed up with his dad to check it out and proclaimed that the salamanders were cool.
That's newsworthy.
And that's it for me.
I kept waiting for and some douche with a steamroller went down the road and killed all the salamanders. All right. Hey, we're at 28 minutes. We're going a little bit longer. That's okay. It's time for The Walking Dead. Did you get to watch it last night?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
Will somebody just kill the fucking governor already, please? Milton, what the hell's wrong with you, Milton?
Milton's a puss.
I'm going to kill the governor. You'll never get close enough. Watch, here I am. I got my gun. He's 10 feet away. You're going to grab the gun? You dumbass.
She could have done it.
God.
Now what bothered me was in his array of tools that he set up in his, quote, workshop, speculums.
I saw that.
What? What the hell is he gonna do with those? I mean, I know what they're for, and I'm thinking, this can't be good at all. And how the hell did he get bit? That's my question.
That's a good one. I was sure that was it.
I was positive he wasn't going to make it out of there, and he did. And I'm thinking that's something, because he was being mobbed.
Yep.
Well,
I thought, okay, this is it. Great, he's going to come out as a zombie.
Then there's no issues in killing him, because you got to kill him.
Right.
But he comes out and he's fine. I'm wondering if he got bit in the process, because when Milton asked him, "Are you okay?" he's like, "Never better." But he kind of, there's something with his left arm.
He was holding on to that coat pretty tight.
Yep, I'm betting he got bit. And I thought Andrea was bit. That one walker was right there, had its mouth on her arm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm thinking, oh shit, no, not Andrea.
Oh, well, honestly, after the last 3 episodes, I'm ready for her to go too.
Well,
because everything that she's involved in gets fucked up.
She's got she's got the anti-Midas touch. Whatever she touches turns to shit.
Yeah. I mean, how many chances now has she had to kill this guy? Come on. Kill the bastard already.
Well, it's like she was completely blind to him. He could do anything, and she'd be like, "Oh, that's terrible," and then he'd go, "Well, but it's for the good of the people," and she'd be like, "Oh, okay," and then move on.
Right.
It's like, like the gladiatorial thing that they had. I mean, that's kind of a clue. Way back when, that was kind of a clue that shit's not the way it's supposed to be. And let's see, the tanks of heads, she obviously saw. Him keeping his daughter, which she finally saw.
Dude's just, he's got to go, and I think, it should be a murder-suicide with the two of them.
Yeah. I'm just...
let's just get it done and over with. Let Rodriguez or Martinez or whatever is going to be in charge next take over and let Rick's crew come through and clean house. Come on.
Yeah, Milton's a puss. Andrea...
It's turning...
Oh, it's...
Well, she's screwed now.
Oh, she's done. He's gonna... Because Rick and his boys are not planning on moving on Woodbury.
Right.
They're either locking down or they're leaving. That's it. They're not planning on another move on Woodbury. Her only hope at this point is Milton.
Yeah. Or the black guy and his sister that used to be part of the prison group, because they're questioning shit now.
Yeah. Now, when the governor, do you think it was Milton who burnt all the?
Yeah. Yeah, or at least it played out so the governor
thinks it's Milton.
Him. Yeah. But
because he initially suspected Tyrese.
Right.
And that's why he asked, so where'd you get the gasoline? And Tyrese is like, come again? And you could see where the governor was just real quickly just kind of confused for a second and like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yep.
And then, sorry, too bad about the pits. Way to go, Milton, you moron. You don't volunteer that shit up when it's not public knowledge.
Well, intellectuals aren't always known for being smart.
Oh,
But I don't know. Next week's show promises to be a classic clusterfuck.
Well, we've had what? We had 3 episodes of kind of slow build up.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 left, so something's got to happen.
Yeah. And there was last night's episode where things are ramping up, and there was some excitement. I'll tell you, they did. When that one walker reached through the tree trunks and grabbed Andrea, I about jumped out of my friggin' chair. And I jumped back and I go, ooh, good one. You guys got me on that one. Good one. That tightened right up.
I did the movie classic. When she heard the truck and took off the side of the road, I was yelling, no, don't go into the woods.
I was thinking it. I didn't say nothing. But then when she got grabbed, I about leaped out of my friggin' chair, and I'm like, whoa, all right, good, yeah, good scare on that one, okay. And then the other ones come in, and then that one has his mouth right on her friggin' arm, right there. But
Yep.
because her arm was kind of in a more vertical position, I guess it's kind of hard to bite, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
All the thing had to do was turn its head. But, yeah, she's officially fucked in that chair right now.
Pretty much.
At least she was still dressed.
Yeah.
After seeing those speculums, I'm thinking, oh, this isn't going to be good.
Well, you hadn't started yet.
Oh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be all bad.
Yeah, next week should be a mess.
So, ugh. All right, where are we? We're at, where'd my little thingy go? Oh, there it is. We're about 36 minutes. Probably about time.
I don't know. I don't
know
keep
what
track of your little thingy.
My little thingy disappeared. Maybe I need to lose weight.
Oh, no.
Well, it went off my screen.
On that note,
I think we're going to close it out for the day. So, let's see. It's 35 degrees here. Cloudy. A little windy. I think we're going to probably do some... I know I'll be heading out here shortly after I get this thing posted and work on that coop a little bit. So, but, all right, buddy. I will talk to you soon. And everybody else, we will talk to you on Thursday.
keep your powder dry.
And again, thank you, Val, for listening in Italy. And we'll see if we can find another subscriber or somebody who listens and do their hometown weather for us. So,
All righty.
that's about it. Have a good one. We'll talk to you Thursday.